Have you ever wondered how Switzerland, a small, landlocked country at the heart of Europe, has managed to maintain centuries of peace amidst a continent often embroiled in war? This is a question that has fascinated historians and political scholars alike. Switzerland is an intriguing paradox. Despite being surrounded by nations that have been repeatedly drawn into conflict over the past 175 years, this alpine nation has remained an oasis of peace. Since the time of Napoleon, Switzerland has not been at war with any country. It has managed to stay unscathed, even when the storm clouds of war loomed large over Europe. Consider this. In the autumn of 1941, Hitler and his allies had almost all of Europe under their control. Europe was a sea of conflict, its nations caught in the grip of fascism. Yet right in the middle of this tumultuous sea, there existed an untouched island, Switzerland. Switzerland's commitment to peace goes beyond just avoiding military conflicts. It has consistently chosen to remain independent of various international alliances and organizations that could potentially compromise its neutrality. It is not a member of NATO, nor has it joined the European Union. Even its entry into the United Nations was notably late, only happening in 2002, even later than North Korea. But don't mistake Switzerland's peace for complacency. Every Swiss man is still required to serve in the military. Firearms can be purchased without a license, and the country is dotted with enough bunkers to shelter all its residents, and more, in the event of an apocalypse. Switzerland has successfully turned itself into a fortress, both militarily and economically. At the same time, it has made its citizens some of the richest, happiest, and most responsible people on the planet. So what makes Switzerland different? What is the secret behind its centuries-long peace? As we delve deeper into this topic, we'll uncover the fascinating ways in which Switzerland has managed to maintain its tranquility amidst global turmoil. Switzerland's commitment to neutrality is a cornerstone of its peacekeeping strategy. This policy, adopted in the wake of the Napoleonic Wars, has been a beacon, guiding the Swiss nation through centuries of European conflict unscathed. But what does this policy of neutrality really mean? Simply put, it's a pledge to avoid taking sides in international disputes. Switzerland made a conscious choice to become a nation that would not engage in aggression, but rather stand as a mediator, promoting dialogue and understanding in times of conflict. This was a bold move, a daring deviation from the norm, but it was a move that would cement Switzerland's position as a haven of peace amidst a tumultuous world. This policy has been upheld with such fervor and consistency that it has earned the respect of world powers. Even during the two world wars, when the flames of conflict were consuming nations and redrawing borders, Switzerland remained untouched, a sanctuary in a world gone mad. It's remarkable to think that while the world was embroiled in the chaos of war, Switzerland was a beacon of calm, its citizens living their lives in relative peace. To give you a sense of scale, since the time of Napoleon, Switzerland has not fired a single shot in aggression. It's not that Switzerland doesn't have a military, quite the opposite. Every Swiss man is expected to serve in the army, and the country boasts an impressive number of bunkers and firearms. But these are used as deterrents, a show of strength that discourages aggression rather than instigating it. This commitment to neutrality has not only kept Switzerland out of military conflicts, but has also allowed it to prosper economically. With no war expenditures, the nation has been able to invest heavily in its infrastructure, education, and public services, resulting in a high standard of living for its citizens. Neutrality, it seems, has been a strong shield, safeguarding Switzerland from the ravages of war. It's a testament to the power of peace, and a lesson to the world that prosperity can be achieved without the need for conflict. Ironically, while Switzerland champions peace, it remains one of the most heavily armed nations in the world. This might seem like a contradiction at first glance, but it's a testament to the country's unique approach to maintaining peace. In Switzerland, military service is not just a choice, it's a duty. Every Swiss man is required to serve in the country's armed forces. This is a tradition that dates back centuries, ingrained in the very fabric of Swiss society. Yet the purpose isn't to wage war, but rather to ensure peace. It is a kind of peace that is forged in the crucible of readiness and vigilance, a peace that stands firm in the face of potential aggression. In addition to its compulsory military service, Switzerland also has some of the most liberal gun laws in the world. It's not uncommon to find Swiss households with firearms. However, these aren't tools of violence, but symbols of responsibility and freedom. The right to bear arms is deeply respected and comes with a strong emphasis on safety and responsible usage. This might give you the impression of a nation bristling with weapons, ready to spring into action at a moment's notice. But in reality, Switzerland is a nation where guns are viewed not as instruments of war but as tools of peace. A nation where military service is seen not as preparation for battle, but as a duty to preserve harmony. The paradox of a peaceful nation with a strong military tradition might seem puzzling to some, but this is Switzerland, a country that has turned paradox into policy, contradiction into convention. A country that has found strength in neutrality, power in peace, and security in readiness. Switzerland's military readiness is not a threat, but a promise. A promise that it will stand its ground, that it will not be drawn into conflict. A promise that has kept potential aggressors at bay, allowing Switzerland to remain a beacon of peace amidst a turbulent world. A paradox indeed. Yet, this military readiness has been a key deterrent, keeping potential aggressors at bay. Switzerland, a nation of bunkers, also happens to be one of the wealthiest and happiest countries on the planet. A paradoxical statement at first glance, but when you delve deeper, it all makes sense. Imagine a country so prepared for conflict, so ready for the unthinkable, that it has enough bunkers to shelter not just its entire population, but even has room to spare. That's Switzerland for you. Each bunker, a silent symbol of the Swiss commitment to preparedness, is a testament to the nation's unique blend of pacifism and pragmatism. While they've not been at war since Napoleon's time, they are prepared for it, and this readiness has bred a sense of security that is hard to match. But it's not just the bunkers that make Switzerland stand out. The nation's economic success story is another facet to marvel at. Switzerland is synonymous with wealth, and not without reason. It's a hub for international banking and finance, and home to numerous multinational corporations. The Swiss have transformed their small, landlocked nation into a global powerhouse of finance and industry. This economic stability has translated into one of the highest standards of living in the world, making Swiss citizens some of the wealthiest individuals on the planet. And it's not just about wealth. The Swiss are also among the happiest people in the world. They enjoy a high quality of life, excellent healthcare, and world-class education. The country consistently ranks high in global happiness indices, a testament to its successful social policies and the general well-being of its citizens. So, when we talk about a nation of bunkers, we're not just talking about concrete structures buried in the Swiss Alps, we're talking about a nation that has found the perfect balance between preparedness and peace, between wealth and well-being. Switzerland's peace, it seems, is not an accident but a product of careful planning, economic success, and a unique approach to military readiness. As we look to the future, what does it hold for Switzerland's long-standing tradition of peace? In a world that is constantly evolving, where the political landscape is as changeable as the seasons, Switzerland's commitment to peace and neutrality may be tested. The rise of new global powers, shifts in economic paradigms, and the ever-looming threat of global conflicts all pose potential challenges to this Alpine nation's peaceful stance. Yet the Swiss have a knack for navigating these turbulent waters with grace. Their firm belief in the power of diplomacy, dialogue, and cooperation has helped them maintain their neutrality even in the most trying times. Switzerland's commitment to peace is not passive. It is an active, ongoing effort, deeply ingrained in the country's ethos. The Swiss Confederation continues to shape its defense policies with an eye on the future. It's not merely about maintaining a well-equipped army or an extensive network of bunkers. It's about fostering a culture of peace, promoting respect for international law, and ensuring the well-being of its citizens. Switzerland's economic stability, too, plays a crucial role in preserving its peaceful status. The country's robust financial sector, its thriving industries, and its strong commitment to innovation have made it one of the wealthiest nations in the world. This economic strength, combined with a steadfast commitment to neutrality, enables Switzerland to maintain its independence and sovereignty even in the face of global upheavals. Yet, the future is not without its uncertainties. As global dynamics shift, Switzerland may need to recalibrate its strategies and reassess its stance. But one thing is clear: the Swiss will not waver in their commitment to peace. They will continue to stand as a beacon of tranquility amidst the chaos, demonstrating the power of diplomacy over aggression, dialogue over discord, and unity over division. In a world often marked by conflict, Switzerland stands as a beacon of peace, a testament to the power of neutrality, preparedness, and economic stability.